Welcome back to the J Nicole show. Listen, this is a different type of vibe. This is where you tune in and you listen to me talking my ish. So if this is your first time here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It should be over the top. It should be me just doing too much like I like to do. And yeah, it's the Bougie AF channel, bringing you the J Nicole show. So I hope, remember, you ain't heard this from me. And shout out Kim Waynes for being such a visionary. Now, P.S. Please don't get too offended by anything said. I will just claim childhood trauma later on. Enjoy the show. Bye. Welcome back, y'all. And you are tuned into the J Nicole show on the Bougie AF channel, y'all. All right, y'all. So y'all know how we do. We meet up here. You see the show design up, and so we are here to talk our ish. So let's get into it. So we on these Instagram streets. Y'all know I be coming across these stories and I just be like, I got stuff to say to the people about these stories. So I be saving my stuff, and so when I do this show stuff, so when I talk my ish, that I'll be able to pull that up. So here we go. We got Instagram pulled up, and so like I said, I got some things I've been wanting to get off my chest. All right, so I went further down and was like, okay, so what do we want to talk about? What else do we have? Okay, so I had seen this story. Some stuff I pull up because I know the comments are going to be fire and we're going to be able to key. Y'all know how I feel like when I got some things in between those sheets so I can get my laugh on. So we got this story. We got Miss Piggy, and we got Kermit the Frog, and we got NBA YoungBoy's mama at the on the bottom left hand corner there, and then we have T.I. and his wife, Tiny Harris, right? So it says here, so Sharonda _G. And so if you don't know who she is, she's actually NBA YoungBoy's mother. Like, he's a rapper. So I don't know who, musically, I don't know who he is that all too much. I just know that the kids go up for him. That's what I do know. So she wrote, but he want to talk about people lashes. So they found her prettiest and beat picture. They did a really good job because they kept it fair and cute. This is on site. They found Tiny's prettiest picture out there, okay? Because you do gotta look. All right, so it goes here. NBA YoungBoy's mom threw some shade at T.I. after his little Instagram post rubbed her the wrong way. All right, so let's see what his post was. And this is that. All right, before I get into my shit. So T.I. had posted, ladies, I'm going to be honest. Some of y'all eyelashes longer than y'all real hair, and it bothers me. You know what, T.I.? You know what bothers me? All of these alleged ass stories. That's what bothers me. Right? You know what bothers me? Your daughter, Deja Harris, coming out and talking about how she hates her hair that she got from you, and there's these weird ass stories that she keeps on coming out and then have to back out of like 6, 7, 8 months later. That bothers me. You know what else bothers me, T.I.? That it's alleged that you may have been sleeping around with one of your a young girl who was friends with your daughter. That's what bothers me. Allegedly, all of this shit is allegedly. Okay, sir. That's what bothers me. You know what else bothers me, T.I.? Just one more thing. You know what bothers me? What bothers me is that you like some dead on arrival pussy. That's what bothers me. Like, you don't want it to move. That's why you drug it. That's what bothers me, right? I'm sorry. I can't control myself. I can't stop myself. You know what else bothers me, right? That there are women that's going to be scarred for the rest of their life for what you did, right? Yeah, that bothers me. This really bothers me, allegedly. And you know what else allegedly bothers me? That you pulled a gun out on a pregnant woman and her son, right? That bothers me. Okay? T.I., all this is allegedly you and your predatory ass wife. I've been looking into this type of relationship because I believe this is something that should be studied. I think there's more of this where you have couples who prey on women together. Yeah, we got something here. I don't know who I need to call at them people's universities to do a study, but we got something here. Because this is just too many cases where there are women who are getting down with it and have exhibited the same type of weird ass behavior. And so from what these women say, your wife comes over and set this shit up, gives them a drink, and the rest is history, and they don't really know what happened. Allegedly. All this shit is allegedly, of course. But I'm sorry to distract y'all from this story a little bit, but I just wanted to get off my chest on like what bothers me about him, right? All right, so Trevor Man, there I said it. Been holding that in for a while now. Okay, you bitch ass. You were holding in how you feel about women's eyelashes. Okay. Right? So you have a problem with a women upgrading and doing stuff and enhancing their beauty, even though your wife can't stay from underneath the knife, right? Right? All right, so it's on site. NBA young boy's mom threw some shade at Ti after his little Instagram post rubbed her the wrong way. And so that's when she posted, but he want to talk about people lashes because she's trying to say, look, honey, you see Miss Piggy, you see your wife, you see Miss Piggy, you see your wife, you see Miss Piggy, you see your wife, you see the same person, motherfucker. You see the same person. So don't get on these internet streets and think you capping and you think you dissing and you can critique women. You ain't even got the baddest. You got the one that's gonna do the mostest. To keep a nigga. That's what you got. She brought the shit to the table. She brought the table to you, and she still got to do all these tricks and shit with these other women to keep you. I don't want it. I wouldn't want it. Allegedly. All this shit is allegedly. I wouldn't want it. That's too much. I gotta bring the table, and then I gotta suck your dick and eat her out and all types of shit and wash her up and train her, make sure she's in the positions you like. I gotta do all that shit? No. That is not what God promised. I'm just saying, allegedly. All of this shit is allegedly. But let's get to the comments because I'm acting up and doing too much. All right. So Tiny ain't even say shit. And where's the fucking mirror? Peace. So this person is saying, you got a damn nerve because you know we had to look hard to find that picture. NBA young boy's mom. Like they had to look real hard to find that best picture of you because she's one of those people money ain't changed. And you would see sis at the airport with the bonnet, okay? So, I mean, you know, these two women are on equal levels of ratchicity, if you ask me. I'm just being honest. You ain't heard it from me, though. You ain't heard it from me. But Tiny ain't say a damn thing. Y'all make her the first target for what? Because he needs to be concentrating on his wife. Like, the point of the matter is, through everything, all this alleged situation and relationships and stuff and all the other women, concentrate on what you got, what you married, what you signed up for better or worse, okay? His focus is off. Don't focus on our eyelashes. Focus on Miss Piggy's eyelashes. That's the point, okay? Whew, damn. She is hilarious. Misplaced anger because Tiny ain't even say nothing. She ain't gotta say nothing. Same way she ain't been saying nothing about these women. But you know, all that's allegedly. She chooses violence. I like her style. Looks about right. Okay. And Tiny probably saying in her Nene voice, now why am I in it? That is exactly what she's saying. They need to let young boy out so he can get his mama. No, we will take his mama and his ass, you know, the committing crime, gun wielding, unstable ass, probably needs some medication, ain't been diagnosed as. We can keep his ass in jail. Yeah, we all set. You know, pros and cons, 80s and 20s, or in his case, 95.5, you know. It can't be unseen. She took it the fuck there. Laughing my ass out. Shahonda, so funny. She's funny as fuck. The New Orleans people be funny as fuck. Super and them funny as fuck. Damn, she went in. She went in with what? How many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She went in with 7 words and a picture. That's the way to do it. That's the best way. It's clean. It's clean. You get in, and pull out real quick. Yeah, it serves the purpose. I love a quick jab. Ooh. Ain't nothing like you finding that the right comeback and it be like 5 words and you able to put an explanation mark afterwards. Listen, you won. Damn, she went in. You most definitely won. I'm sorry. So that's why when like a man, if I text you or we going back and forth or what I think I'm going back and forth and I text you a motherfucking paragraph and you text back okay, yeah, all right. Any of those things, those are not come home things. Those are like, that's all you got to say. I'm thinking about it right now. Like, that's all you got to say to all that. Yeah, that's a way to piss somebody off. All right, so let's see what's else out there. In all fairness, she should stay out of this one too. This is so childish. Tiny had nothing to do with this. Social media got grown ass women acting like high schoolers. Listen, social media and what we've seen. Listen, don't put pettiness and drama and all that other stuff on black women, okay? Because if you go to the fucking YouTube and see what Kwame is going through with other male YouTubers, keeping up with his pockets, mad about his super chats, it's crazy. It is crazy. So it is crazy. Like, I can't even believe these are men. I can't believe these are men. Like, the emotion that he's brought out of men. Like, I can't believe it. It's really crazy. And so it's like, y'all mad at this man for addressing the people that he got problems with. So now you're deciding to address him because you see that he's eating and the people that he messed with is eating, and you don't know how to get in there to eat with him. So I'm going to pick an argument and do that crab and barrel ass shit that niggas do instead of trying to be a part of the solution, which is the coding and putting tech back into the schools, right? So, you know, instead of being a part of that, I'm going to do this. Now, I will have to say to the coding and the tech, I agree with the coding, but the tech part of it, you do have to look at the landscape of what the what jobs in terms of jobs, of how feasible that is in terms of our technology, and if whether or not that offering certain vocational services will be needed in the masses and will be profitable to people to invest into. So, you know, I think there's things that we have to look into in that. But I think that's more or less why, if I had to look it up on why they pulled vocational, a lot of vocational schools stopped or people weren't going to them, it's because of technology change. And so when you're talking about coding in vocational schools, it's having to get creative on like what is going to be offered. What is always going to be needed, it is like plumbers, carpenters. You just have to find the right vocational stuff to offer that's going to make it something that a kid should do. Now we're talking about maybe offering dental hygienists. I think that would be something, right? If you start early in offering something like a dental hygienist program, I think HVAC program certificates and stuff like that, I think that would be helpful. But it's the reimagining of like what that educational and vocational programs will be. Because it's not sexy and not a lot of people make early decisions to be plumbers. You know what I'm saying? Bringing electrician, you know what I mean? Electrician, like maybe offer that type of stuff, but it has to be thought out and be in a way that it's not going to pigeonhole certain people into certain economical. You don't want to box people in. So you've got to make sure that we're offering them things that will allow them with advancements of technology, right? Because that's going to be important, but also picking up this vocational setting too. So it's like, it literally means like it can't be one or the other going forward in the future. All right. Whew, how do we get there, y'all? I'm supposed to be talking about ish, but yeah, so you go over there, you watch the Kwame thing, and you see all these men, all these emotional men who got something to say about Kwame and what he's talking about, keeping up with who he's talking to and all this other stuff. That shit is lame as F. Instead of getting involved and working together and being a part of the solution. And like, why be against him? Why be against him? And why try to tell the next man like how to talk and what he can be about, what can be the next journey in his life in terms of whether or not he wants to be the next big YouTube person or just get into the lane that you're getting into. So sometimes people show that they're not who they say they are on these platforms. When they show up and talk about they're for the community, they're for networking, they're for community building, giving back and doing something to help the community. They'll come on with that line, but they don't end up being about that shit. All right, so let's go. She only relevant because of her son. Shut up. But why is she mad? He didn't say her. Say her. She must fit the description. She corny for bringing Tiny into this when she had nothing to do with it. We are tired of T.I. Critique your wife. Make her be your fantasy. Leave us women alone. We don't need your advice on how to be a woman. Thank you. You don't need our advice on how to be a man. But I think you do. But I mean, who am I? But you really don't, you know? All right. So let's see what's out there. What else is out there? Listen, I don't know if I covered this. I thought I did this before, but I don't think I posted the video. I'm so disappointed in y'all niggas. Like, let me tell y'all something. Why y'all need somebody to come along? Like, why y'all needed to be told that this girl was lying? Why y'all always want a sad story? There's so many fucking sad stories in your neighborhoods, in your projects, in people you know. You got sad stories in your motherfucking family, okay? But the fact of the matter is that you guys get on these damn internet streets, Beyonce internets, and you lose your mind, your common sense, your ability to see through fog and to call bullshit well bullshit. And it be as clear as day. As much as I think that there's no reason why you can't see that Umar Johnson is most definitely some type of fiend in the park, allegedly, and that you guys need concrete evidence. I mean, but hey, I'm gonna back up off of that. But you guys need so much. You need blaring signals. You need signs. You need neon signs to actually get a fucking clue. Okay? And this was one of those ones for me. If y'all don't know the story, woman who received over 200K in donations because she and three daughters are facing eviction, admits she admits that she's just the babysitter. Now, I need to go find the other part of this article because I need y'all to see the kids, right? I need y'all to see the kids because it's very important that I give you that context in it. Because when I say, like, I don't know why y'all needed somebody to tell y'all this. Las Vegas woman. Okay, I needed y'all to see this, okay? I needed y'all to be clear because let me tell you something. I'm black, like black. I ain't claiming nothing else. If I pulled up my genealogy, you would see like 97. Like it's like, I'm sorry, 93% black. Ain't nothing else in me that I'm gonna claim, right? I mean, it just is what it is. I know what my family's I'm black. So I know when I see us, right? And I know what shit makes sense. When shit has to make sense. Okay? Shit has to make sense. And with that being said, when I seen this woman here who looked like she smokes Phillies, her lips are dark as fuck. Okay? I'm looking at one of my own and I'm like, this hair is a nigga. Okay, nigga. Nothing really mixed with her. Okay, we see it. Through and through, this is a black woman. And I started looking at these kids, and I remember I seen the story and didn't even read what was going on around it. And I remember I was like, okay, what happened? Is she adopting these kids? Is these her foster kids? Like, I literally remember looking at this and, like, without reading and seeing it on my timeline, like, okay, so her foster kids, something going on with her and her foster kids. Because I know us, even the little drop of us. Now, sometimes I've seen some kids, I'm like, mini me. I just check Dana on that shit. But sometimes it don't mix right. And, they come out real fair. It happens. But this right here, we got 3 kids. We got 3 kids here. Okay? We got 3 kids. Look at it. 3 kids. Not nay one of these kids look like this woman. Not nay one of these kids look like this one. These look like Mexican kids. Especially this one right here with the blue halter top thing. These look like Mexican kids. And y'all mean to tell me y'all gave this woman $200,000 and you needed someone to come along and tell you this wiggy and that these are her kids? Y'all gullible. Y'all way. Niggas, y'all are way too gullible to me. I'm sorry.
Last week, we brought you the story of Daisha Kelly, a Las Vegas woman facing eviction. She told us she was the mother of 3 girls who were also featured in the story, and her story generated a lot of interest and donations to her GoFundMe account. Well, Kelly has since clarified to CNN she is not the mother of the 3 girls. CNN has, however, verified she takes care of the girls in her home for significant periods of time. This is a complicated story. It still has many unanswered questions. I want to bring in now my colleague Nick Watt, who's been...
I'm not giving her no more time. She lied, right? She didn't give us a complicated story when she was taking $200,000 from the people. So it don't need no airtime now. She lied. Y'all niggas shouldn't need somebody to come through to tell you that them kids was not hers, okay? Return those kids back to their owners, okay? Them are not your children, right? So I don't know why people needed that. I'd like to just ask a little bit of questions before you send that damn money in. This is why outside is not safe. Y'all see how these people are willing to lie about getting the victory? So they can vacation? And so you're assuming everybody's had the victory? Mm-mm. All right, what else? I think we cool on the Lizzo stuff. I mean, it's getting clownish at this point, so we're not gonna do that too much. Not gonna say ever, but we just not gonna do it. Too much. All right, what else? What else do we have that I want to talk about right now? What else? What else? Okay, y'all, these shits were funny as hell. I wouldn't have done it. I sure enough wouldn't have done it. I sure enough wouldn't have done it. Just the mere thought of falling right now just scares me. I wouldn't have did it.
Hand you the gun, just kill yourself. Cause it ain't happening. Oh, she might have it though.
Let's go.
Hey, she don't know what the listen to. Hey, everybody said go south, go west, go east.
So many people fell. I've seen so many falls. I've seen people like fall to the point where their back was just like dead set in the middle and they were hanging over the fucking crates. Listen, I'm not old. I'm in my 30s. I can't get no bruises. I don't want no bruises. I do not want no bruises. I'm already thinking about, I don't want to fall. I wear heels. I take them shits off at any point. I don't walk downstairs with them. I will shuck them things down a flight of stairs at home and then pick them up down below. I'll carry them in my hand. Like, I do anything not to fall. I don't care. During the winter when it's snowing and all the other stuff, I can't do it. I don't mind paying for coat check. Listen, change of shoes and everything would be in my bag that I put in coat check. Listen, I'm not gonna play. I do not want to fall. Like, that's one of my biggest fears. Okay, so this shit right here. I don't date niggas who possess this type of aggressiveness. Just like, why? Who thinks of things like this? You do not own me, sir. I don't own you. You do not own me. Like, this is too much. This is too much pressure. This right here gives me like, I think I am just out enjoying myself and you're somewhere in the bushes watching me to make sure I'm doing what I told you I was doing. Like, this is giving me that type of vibes. I don't want to be with anybody who feels the need to do any type of craziness like this. Bug your car, bug your phone, any of that shit. That is obsessive type of crazy. Okay? But look at this nigga, okay?
And then she threw you out?
Her and her aunt had a house, right? Her and her aunt had a house. I'm coming fresh out of prison. I was gone for 3 years.
Okay.
I'm living with them. with my son. But I'm doing my thing. I'm starting to accept. She's accustomed to doing what she wants. Like, she try to, because how I do a relationship, I don't go for everything. If you want to be with me,
this nigga.
certain thing. Watch how you eating that banana at work. Watch how you eating that banana at work. Him.
Wait, okay. What is eating a banana at work have to do
Just
with
crazy.
me?
Because just looking, and I don't want you deep throating that motherfucker.
Yeah, look at that. That's mental health, y'all.
You were living with her and her aunt, and then she threw you out?
If you see or run across a nigga like this, run. 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 Okay? Y'all, I'm so speechless. That type of aggression, that type of thought, that type of like doing whatever she wants. Like, everybody's an adult. Like, at what point do we grow in relationships? Like, we don't own each other. What we do in terms of respecting each other is done out of love and because you want to, right? I want to be respectful to you because I want to and I love you and it matters to me how you feel, right? But to just look at him, that's scary. Like, nigga, don't come near me like that. I ain't got it. I'ma jump out the bag with you, nigga. So every vibrato in your voice, every inflection, it goes up. Me and your voices will be going up together because I don't know how to. Look at that, nigga. Okay. Watch how you eat that banana, ladies. Thanks for sharing my video. That's Kendra G Media. Check her out. She's another woman in her doing her media thing, right? I am Black Delilah. He got a boyfriend. Bye, wig. Ooh. Oh, someone said he the girlfriend. Deep throating a banana. Like, nigga, why are you thinking like that? Who's that? Who's in public deep throating a banana? That's how you know a nigga. That's how you know when a nigga is used to dating like a certain type of woman. Like, cause why is that even a thought? Your woman is supposed to be so classy, so elegant, so just like behavior on point, right? That you would never think that she would be in public deep throating anything. Okay, like that's crazy. All I heard was I want some milk and cookies. I want some milk and cookies. If you don't know the reference, it's from what's his name? Bernie Mac. Talking about, so he did a stand-up set. Was it at the Apollo? I think it was BET Comic View. He did a stand-up set, and he came out and he talked about taking custody of his sister's kids who was on drugs, and he's like, them kids, and he said he had one. He just always always wanted something. Up every night, tell me I want some milk and cookies, because he was trying to say the kid was a little gay. But he said that's how he used to talk. So, but that's the reference towards that. That is funny. First of all, them 3 years made him a little gay. So maybe he need to watch how he eat his banana. Listen, like, is that PTSD from jail? Like, you got caught eating a banana and the nigga took it the wrong way and so he came and violated you? Is that what we hear? Because I think that's what I hear. I'm just going to say, I'm going to put my spin on it, on that's what happened. He was in the prison yard. He had a banana. It was sunny and it was hot, and he had his shirt off, and he, was standing in the middle of the prison yard eating his banana, not thinking much of it, and, stretching and moving around, and niggas around took that as though he was a eater. So, they went and seen what that was about. So that's what that sounded like to me. That's my version of it. He's gay. Oh, laughing my ass. He's gay. He's fruity. He a little sweet now. He living off her, but trying to control her. Listen, it don't even make no sense. Like, how do you even have bass in your voice? He looked like you got a boyfriend though. He was touched, honey. He sounds spicy. co-hosts are funny. Oh my gosh. What else? What else? So that girl we just watched, she made $1,000. That's what's up. There's so much going on in this middle picture with Soldier Boy and this guy, and just say no to drugs. That's all we gonna say on that. Allegedly, all that. Okay, do I want to do that? But this was so funny to me. Um, what? What else did I want to talk about? See, I think I wanted. Okay, we can go ahead and do this. I thought this was funny. So, actual scientists and then anti-vaxxer. Now, this is what it's like to be on Clubhouse when you get these people who will get on there, and because they have a little piece of degree, they just start stating their opinions as if though it is factual. Like you ever meet or speak to people who, like, every time they talk they just be like fact, and it's like, no, that's just literally your opinion. like it's literally your opinion. It's very frustrating to have to explain a fact from an opinion, even if it's widely believed amongst people. It's still a fucking opinion, right? Even if you can have 1,000 people and you guys share the same opinion, and it doesn't necessarily make it a fact. So it is frustrating. So you have this actual scientist and this anti-vaxxer, and so I thought this was hilarious, and I wanted to bring it to you.
You refuse to get it. Little tools to have in your tool belt for when people try to question you about why you refuse. Little tools to have in your tool belt for when people try to question you about why you refuse to get it, okay? Okay. Number one, the mRNA that they're using in it is completely synthetic.
That is true.
This is the first time they've ever done that in human history.
Oh, that's not true.
Number two, because it is completely synthetic, normally your body would immediately attack it and eradicate it.
Oh, your body doesn't care if it's synthetic or not. It just wants to destroy foreign
they
things.
had to coat that mRNA in a nanolipid.
That is true.
The purpose of that nanolipid is to keep your DNA from degenerating.
Oh, that's not the job of the DNA. Enzymes do
the
that.
vaccine would be completely useless. However, they have no idea how long it's going to take your body to be able to break down that mRNA.
Less than 2 weeks.
Number three, because they don't know how long it's going to take that mRNA to break down,
less than 2 weeks,
that your DNA is going to be creating antibodies.
Oh no, B cells do that, not DNA.
Indefinitely. Because that mRNA is just going to be lingering around in your system, that's called free RNA.
Oh no, your body's going to totally destroy that RNA right away.
In your body, and your body hasn't been able to degenerate.
Yeah, it can do that.
That is going to cause your body to send danger signals to your brain.
No, that's not true.
Those danger signals are going to create inflammation.
Look
That's
how
not how
she's
inflammation
talking.
Inflammation will continue to increase until the mRNA is eradicated.
No, it's about...
No, you guys have to pay attention to how the anti-vaxxer is talking. Like, matter of fact. And very a matter of fact, the DNA and like, just really, like, she's reading, right? Like, she's reading people on some, y'all niggas are slow shit and y'all don't get it, and then she's totally wrong and don't know what the hell she's talking about. Like, that's Clubhouse. It's hilarious.
Spike protein, the virus.
mRNA will have duplicated and replicated so much that every cell in your body will be creating the antibodies.
Oh no, just B cells can do that, not every cell.
mRNA is not altering your DNA.
That's true.
It's altering the way that your DNA expresses itself.
That's not true.
It's a messenger RNA, which
That's
means
true.
it's telling your DNA what to do, basically.
Oh, that's not true.
Once the nanolipid makes it to
Whoa,
your
where'd we
brain,
go?
your DNA begins to express something called like cytotech or like cytosine.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever it is, it's the gene for
Oh no, I know it's not that.
Which means you're going to start having inflammation in your brain and inflammation in your spine.
Oh no, that's not
causing
true.
your brain to no longer be able to communicate with your body.
What?
Hence why people have been having so many neurological issues after having the vaccine.
Oh, there's no evidence for
This is
that.
also why they have to give you more than one dose.
That's not why.
They give you a smaller dose the first time.
No, they're the same
It
size.
introduces your body to those nanolipids.
That's
whenever
not what
you
we're
get the second
introduced to.
dose, it's a larger dose.
It isn't.
But your body is a lot less likely to have a negative reaction because it's already been introduced.
Oh, that's not true. That's not why that
However, a
works
lot
at
of
all.
people are still having negative effects after the second vaccine.
That doesn't make any sense.
There's something about this vaccine. it's something like vaccines aren't supposed to go into your brain.
You're right.
I don't know if it's the synthetic mRNA
Nope.
or the nanolipid, but
Nope,
because
it doesn't get to the
vaccine
brain.
is making its way into our brains,
No.
that's why we're having so many neurological reactions.
Again, no evidence.
Unfortunately, it also has a way of making its way into our reproductive system.
Okay, there's no evidence for that either.
Negatively affected there as well as a society. I am unvaccinated.
Yeah, I'm choking over here. It is so freaking funny to me because, like I told you, y'all fall in love with a voice. Y'all fall in love with like how something sounds. This is girl, and I tell y'all about her all the time because she goes on so long, like you can't, like it was just like this girl, and you're just like, no, that's not right. No, I challenge that. But she'll say everything in this long and like winded, like just I'm not gonna say nonsensical because like individually, on its own, it probably mean something, but all together in the way it's lost, right? And so he's the anti-vaxxer. She's just going on and on and on, not citing sources. Like when you start to tell people something is when you start to state things as a fact, or you start to go against a fact or what is being known as a popular opinion, you have to produce facts. Like you got to be like, I got this here. You can find this here. Like you got to be able to sort some type of sources or some type of where you got that information from or why are you under that impression. So a lot of times people would say facts and it's like, how, where, show me now. All right, so what are the co-hosts saying in the comments? All of this out of context word vomit was supposed to be little tools to keep in our tool belt for those pushing the vax. Ma'am, knock it off. Firstly, the clusterfuck of words alone is too much for anyone to remember. And also, you are speaking full on cap, silly rabbit. So, exactly. And I have not read these comments before, so this is the first time I've read these comments. Yeah, it's just like, don't use like all these words together and just trying to confuse people and throw them off, and you're not really fucking saying anything. Like it was just crazy. All right, so let's see the next comment. So I most definitely like that comment. I'm gonna like that. Like that. Someone Ben Baller. Okay, check. I had to stop watching. It's embarrassing. Sister actually thinking she's dropping knowledge. Okay. People be in their basement swearing they're medical experts. Yo, that is real. That is most definitely real. Okay, so proof that sounding intelligent and being intelligent are two totally different things. Two totally different things. That's exactly what I just said. Stop falling in love with how people sound. Like you gotta strengthen your knowledge base so that you're just not fooled by just pleasant sounds. Like that's just what it is. Started on the highway and took the first exit off. This actual scientist is the truth. I love how she's hilarious, debunking all the unvaxxers BS. Not to mention that unvaxxers videos got deleted and her account is now private. I hate the internet. It's so trill and keeps you so honest that it's ridiculous. Like, girl had to go under the sea. Like, she had to, rethink her public figure life after this. I'm gonna find this scientist. I think I would like to follow her. This whole pandemic made me really start to hate people. The ignorance is astounding. No, whoever this is not lying. My mind has been blown from what I've seen, what I've heard. I will say, I think the epicenter of the like who taught you that is in Texas. I just think I've just ran into many thoughts and opinions from people that I'm just like, if you say white proximity one more damn time, like if you say it one more time, just one more time, if you say that shit one more time, it is very, it's a lot. It's interesting, right? So just to see how they're on the forefront of trying to keep the CRT or anything that is progressive or anything that is expansive in terms of Black history and what really happened out of the history books, yeah. Disgusting. So where is it? Oh, so I most definitely agree with this person. 728 likes. I let a welder clean my teeth and a nail tech replace my roof because nobody's sheep. Damn it. Because I'm nobody's sheep. Damn it. Like, listen. Like the dude who represented himself on a murder trial, shaking my head. If you don't want the vaccine, don't take it. But stop making stuff up. The dude who represented himself was crazy, so that's why he did that. There was no real rhyme or reason for that. He just was off his rockers. They really try to act like they know shit too. Listen, sugar is far worse to our health and well-being than this vaccine, but y'all still drinking sweet tea and daiquiris. All right, y'all. So let me see. Oh man, that is so funny. So all right, so let me go ahead. I got 5 more minutes, so let me see if I get something real quick. Y'all man's had the herp, make them clap. What else? See, listen, I ain't talking about this because it's like it's not I'm not condoning it, but we keep on talking about education, and sometimes these kids falling up short and not having the assistance and people in their lives taking their education serious. So this teacher now very inappropriate, and I'm not very inappropriate, very wrong, but sometimes like I suffer from this. Like, I gotta be complete. I suffer from saying the wrong. I'm not gonna say it's not the wrong thing because it'd be the truth, right? I suffer from saying the truth. I suffer from like having that personality that like, don't ask me a question. Like, I'm fine. If you don't ask me, I won't tell you. Like, I'm cool with being that. I'm cool with being that way. Don't ask me a question, I won't tell you. But the minute you ask me a question, I literally in my mind is like, I know the right way to answer this to not to have any problems. But then the right way, the way to have no problems is not the truthful way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like people want to be lied to. And it puts me in a very uncomfortable position because I don't like to lie. Like, I don't like, especially if it's not like, if I'm going to lie, it's going to be because I'm trying to stay out of jail, avoid a ticket. I lied to my job. Why I was late, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit, like real shit that matters to me, like real, shit that I can sleep with, shit that makes sense, shit that's not problematic, I lied about, needing an extra day because I put it on my vacation, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to extend my vacation. Yeah, you know what I mean? Something like that. Like, if I'm gonna do that type of lie, right? But I don't like nobody to ask me questions and to expect me to lie. Respect my silence, respect me not getting involved, respect the fact that I understand my opinion's not always needed. So if I'm not asked a question, it's me providing an opinion. You dig that? You dig that? So my opinion's not always needed if you don't ask me questions. Okay, and I love it. I love it like that. That's why I have an outlet. I'm developing this channel to get it all out. I get it out during my shows. You get what I'm saying? So in real life, I cannot provide unwanted, unsolicited opinions. Just don't ask me questions. Ohio teacher faces backlash after writing social media post claiming slain student was not the brightest. Oh, poor baby. Okay, so nobody asked her a question. She ain't had to say this shit. Okay, so Hollywood Unlocked. A Youngstown teacher is facing backlash on social. Ohio's been really hot this past couple years. Like, they're making a name for themselves, not in the right way, but I mean, they truly are making a name for themselves for it always being mentioned in some capacity. All right, so let's get into this. Ohio teacher faces backlash after writing social media post claiming slain student was not the brightest. Listen, we've been talking a lot lately about education and these kids and if they're getting the help they need. And she ain't got to do baby girl like this. And nobody asked her. She just had to state some nice things about her. Nobody asked her this question, but yeah, here she goes. So I guess this student, rest in peace to her. She was actually killed. So a Youngstown teacher is facing backlash on social media after she wrote an insensitive memorial post about a 10-year-old female student who was killed during a deadly shooting. The unidentified teacher went on social media to express her condolences for that's the child's name? Perseus. Oh, okay. Perseus Davis May a Youngstown City School student who was tragically murdered in her home on Wednesday. It reads, I'm so angry and sad at the same time. This baby was not my brightest, but she was a caregiver and a protector. She struggled with all academics, but could count money like it was her job. Baby knew her future. She was going to be about counting money. Okay? After the post went viral, several parents, including David's maid's grandmother, are asking for the teacher to be fired from the school. I don't think she needs to be fired. And whereas it is most definitely insensitive and, it does not need to be said at this point, I don't think she should be fired. Most definitely should be written up, reprimanded in a type of way, but not fired. Perseus. Okay, that is very like Mediterranean, Greek. Posting that she's praying or asking the community to pray for us. We appreciate that. But then she led into how she fell asleep in class and she wasn't a bright student. That was just very disheartening, especially at a time when we are still grieving the loss. Tayana Smith told WKBN, and that's what the girl's grandmother said. Damn, she talked about the girl. What? How she used to fall asleep in class. Girl seems to like she was up all night counting, and so she didn't have time for that shit in the morning that you were talking about, and baby girl was just tired. That's what it sounded like, and I'm just joking, but rest in peace, baby girl. That's so sad. Hate to see stories like that. So Claudia Jordan, what a bitch. Takes one to know one. So T Baby says she said that like that doesn't reflect on her teaching skills. Okay. So why was she so far behind? What were you doing to help the girl, right? Damn, that's the shadiest eulogy I've seen about a damn child, too. Yeah. She can't be all that bright either. Say dumb shit like this, right? 3,400 likes. She shouldn't just kept her condolences to herself. Like, don't say nothing. If you can't say nothing nice at all, don't say nothing. That's what they say. They're kids, they get tired, they wander off, they get distracted, etc. It's all part of being a damn kid. Has nothing to do with being the brightest. I don't see how people let shit like this come out their mouth. Well, girl, I don't understand what you mean. They're kids, they get tired, they wander off, they get distracted, etc. It's all part of being a damn kid. It has nothing to do with not being the brightest. Well, she's a teacher, so she's assessed her skills when she's not tired and up and able to do the work. So I don't get what you're saying. I'm sorry. I don't get what she's saying. The teacher would be able to assess that because she would have seen the work. So I don't see how people, okay. Unidentified. She put it on her social media. The internet will have the picture, name, address, and shoe size by the morning. Listen, it is no joke. Like, for real. People are sick. All right, so I just wanted to bring y'all a little Instagram, little stories that I seen out there, little stuff that I try to keep it up a beat. But that's episode 2 of the J Nicole show, where we just get in these comments and we keep out different things. And I'm like, listen, I gotta tell the people, like, I want to talk to the people, and there get times I just want to talk to y'all, let y'all know there's some bullshit out there, and just see what y'all think. And we always be usually on the same page, so I really appreciate that. So y'all know how we do here. If this is your first time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that CashApp up. Show a girl some love. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. It's easy. Just open up the phone, go to the app, you get what I'm saying, and type something in. Anyway, don't forget to like me on all social media. I have those links down below. On Instagram is Bougie AF _ISH. And then you have me on Twitter at I'm _ Bougie _ I hope I got it right. I probably didn't, but you'll see it down below. So y'all know how we do here. We keep it bougie. We keep it posh. We keep it black as F. And y'all be black, y'all. And I'm out.